Well guys, if you're a fan of the Celtics, I think this might be the shoe for you. Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Mike from sneakerhistory.com and we are back with another video. Guys, thank you so much for joining. If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button down below. And guys, if you hadn't noticed before, or hadn't noticed yet I should say, if you want to see some more different videos from me that's besides the reviews, a little bit more B-roll, so what am I wearing today, other things like that, check out my Instagram. Of course, it's at MadWatcher789. Been doing a lot of reels lately. Seems like people have been beginning to like them, so let me know if you guys have some suggestions of things you'd like me to film. I just really been falling in love with the B-roll aspect and get my skills a little bit more honed in for some more cinematic approaches to videos. So let me know what you guys think and let's get right into the shoe. Now I know you guys saw the intro when we pulled out, boom, the Reebok Pump Omni Zone II. Shout out to Reebok for sending this bad boy out to me. And I almost mess up the name. It's such a mouthful. I always have to really think about when I say it. But again, the Pump Omni Zone II, also known as the Dee Browns. You guys probably remember me showing this one off about a year or so ago, which is gonna be the dunk contest where he, famously pumped up the sneaker before he went ahead and dunked. But yeah, this one's gonna be done up in kind of a quasi PE version, which I didn't look it up. I should have. If I have time to edit, I'll put it up here if I can find it, which will be the PE version of these that Dee Brown wore during his time with the Boston Celtics. This is inspired by that. This is just a retro of that shoe, which is done up in actually some really nice leather. It's a mixture of leather and synthetics, of course, but just like the original pair I pulled out just a second ago, still done in very nice materials. Reebok has been really good about the materials. So again, I'm gonna say it every time I get into a video with a shoe that looks good. If you guys are worried about materials and you're mad about spending all this money on things that aren't great, and you're just like, man, this is like cardboard, expand your scope. Take the blinders off. There are plenty of things out there that give you that retro basketball vibe, that gives you a casual vibe, whatever it may be, and it doesn't break the bank, but you get something way better. You get your money's worth. You get nice materials. Now, getting into the shoe itself, not much different from any other pump. Again, just a couple key differences to give you that Celtic look. Again, I'm not a Celtics fan, but if you are, this is probably prime time because they're actually, well, except for their first game against the Bucks, they've been really doing their thing when it came to the playoffs so far. So if you're a fan, this would be a great shoe for you to throw on with that jersey. But first off, we're gonna see is mainly a black upper, all done in that nice leather. And this is very soft. I mean, I'm getting closer shots for you guys as we're talking about it. But it's a very soft leather that is gonna bring you up into this cage that's gonna be done in a white and green plastic. That is gonna go ahead and give you a little bit of lockdown more into the shoe, while you're gonna have the normal eyelets, the three of them, and then the top two done in a leather steel. Flat black lace, they don't come with any extra laces, and no, I have not worn these yet. Again, Reebok just sent these over. If I haven't said thank you already, thank you. I really feel like I did, but I just can't remember. But thank you again, guys. Yeah, I haven't worn them yet just because I just hadn't found the time. It's been very busy. But yeah, flat black laces, just like we saw in this pair. Same laces. Of course, you're gonna get up to the top of the tongue. That's done up in a mesh here that moves up to a black leather that moves you right into the top of the sneaker with the pump. Dumping an orange basketball with the pump logo there and the release valve. Now you pump it up. You have the bladder that goes throughout the shoe to make sure you get that custom fit. Hit the release valve. You can actually hear the psst sound when you hit it release. Now we get into the collar of the shoe. We're gonna have a green mesh as well. Again, matching that Celtic colorway that we've been talking about since we started the review. You're gonna have that same mesh that is gonna be underlaid next to those cages here. You see that? And getting down towards the heel of the shoe, you're gonna have Reebok done in white, and it says the pump that's done in that same green. Moving to the back of the sneaker, you're gonna have the Hexalite branding. That's gonna be all in black embroidery with a little bit of green to give it a pop. And if Hexalite, if you guys haven't heard me say it a million times reviewing Reebok sneakers, that is gonna be the cushioning setup. So the cushioning, that's gonna be a little window here, so you can see there's gonna be a Hexalite pod in the back or the heel of the shoe, so you guys will see exactly what type of cushioning they use. Now as we get into the inside of the shoe, Reebok is really good about giving a little bit of differences, especially when they're trying to tell a story. And this one again is going to be that Celtic player exclusive color to give it a little bit more oomph, to set it aside from the different the other pumps out there. If you guys are familiar with basketball and familiar with guess what used to be the Boston Garden, now the TD Garden, I guess it's parquet floor that you see whenever you watch a Boston game that has this really distinct pattern, they put it on the insole of the shoe. So that way you kind of feel like you're stepping on that hardwood, just like previous Celtics players. Now, along with that, inside the sneaker, you're gonna have your size tag that is gonna be on the side of the tongue. It's almost like it's a very wide tongue. It almost wraps around the top of your foot. I really can't show it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to find the best way to do so. I guess, well, I'm gonna try to untie the shoe, but whatever. You see here, a lot of material there, again, just to give you some more security around your foot, just kind of hug your foot more. And again, you're gonna have another Pump logo here with your size tag on the back. Now we get down to the midsole. We have a couple different colors kind of breaking up here. We're gonna have our white, that's gonna be the predominant color of the shoe, on the shoe's midsole. We have a little bit of black and green breaking up along the heel of the sneaker, and a little bit of green popping up on the toe box here. At the bottom, traditional Pump bottom, you're gonna have your herringbone pods done up in green. You're gonna have kind of a break up here in white, along with the white Reebok logo, and again, that window to the Hexalite unit, with a little bit more green herringbone at the back. Now guys, this is pretty simple shoe to talk about because it is going to be a retro basketball product, so not a lot of technology. They haven't really changed anything, but I will say if you're looking to get these, there are full-size runs available on Reebok now. True to size for me, they are a bit of a bulky shoe, a bit of a tall shoe, so I would say definitely, again, go true to size, because if you get it too big, you're gonna look like you're wearing clown shoes. But get in the right size, make sure they fit, because you want that real true retro feeling, that early 90s basketball look. This is the way to go. The Pump, I think, is made up very well. Probably not a shoe I wear a ton, but on occasion I like to break this one out because it's not something you see people wearing that much anymore. And with this recent set of retros, I think started last year, I want to say last year, they have become, maybe a year before last, I can't remember, but they have the original cut, if I'm not mistaken, where they are higher, because previously they were more of a lower cut, almost like, I guess, considered a mid. They were a little bit different, but these have that true to form. So if you're a fan of retro basketball, fan of Dee Brown, fan of Reebok Pump, fan of the Celtics, this really all comes together in one shoe for you. And right now, again, they're easy to get. So go ahead, check out the Reebok website. They are there for the taking. And let me know what you think about it. Do you like the Reebok Pumps? Have you ever had a pair? Does this bring back memories, just seeing like that little basketball on the tongue tag there? Let me know what you guys think about it. If you have questions about it, drop them in a comment. You know, let me know, love it, hate it, whatever it may be. I love you guys' comments. I love the support. So until next time, guys, see ya.